What is up, everybody? It's Mark the Mike, and it's another The Wrestling Babble podcast by Wrestling Inc. I am Mark the Mike. I'm joined by Louis Beans.
What is up? What is up?
And like always, we do have tons of wrestling to cover. But at first, we have the Wrestling Retrospect. And this week's guy is Taz. Taz has a lot of crazy shit. He be dropping people on their heads, and it's evil. But there's some really good stuff for him. So my first one will be where is it? I just had it here. Is it that? No, no, it's not it. Oh, the first one I had. Damn it, I had it. All right, the first one I'm just gonna go with it just because I remember the setting of it. Um, this is Taz versus the franchise versus Sabu, and this was for the ECW TV title. So this one was legit the one that I think he taped his jaw back when he
Mm-hmm.
broke it. And this was a bloody ass match and a very good match between the two. Um, Taz is evil. His suplexes are evil, and I feel like he probably broke franchise's neck like 3 times when he dropped him. Other than that, a really good match. I think Taz wins the TV title of this, and I think he loses to RVD eventually.
Okay. Yep. The first one I picked was, and there's a bunch of them, so you have to choose which one you like. I chose Mike Awesome versus Taz, ECW Hardcore TV,
Yes.
and this says 11/13/99 ECW World Heavyweight Championship. I know they have had a feud, so this may not be the only time they fought for the championship.
You said
Uh,
1999.
it's 11/13/99.
Was this the one that he like beat the shit out of Mike Awesome? Like Awesome
No,
barely had.
this was a pretty
Okay.
awesome heavy match. This one is only about 8 minutes.
Okay.
It's mostly awesome beating Taz up in the audience. Like they were fighting back and forth throughout the
Okay.
entire crowd. They went around the arena. They went to the concession stand.
Yeah.
They he beat him up with a garbage can. Taz deflected it. It was hilarious. Like this was I think this is kind of what people thought. Like if you weren't watching ECW, this looks like an ECW match.
Oh yeah.
Just less blood, just less blood, because it's not really bloody, but they are in the fans and they are in the stands. Like it is cool, and eventually they do get back to the ring.
Yeah.
But Mike Awesome does have help from his judge friend. I don't know who that guy is.
That was his
The guy
manager.
dressed with the gavel and the gown,
Yeah.
and they distract Taz, and Awesome puts him to a table,
Yeah. So
and
there was
he
one
takes his
match
title.
between Awesome and Taz that I actually was because I was looking for stuff for Taz, and it was like they was talking about a story that happened. I think Awesome just signed with WCW, and so he had the world title on his waist, and Taz did a one night show with ECW when he signed with WWE, and it was just an ass whooping. He beat the crap out of Mike Awesome. He like threw him, he like no sold him the whole match. It was fucking ridiculous. That was like one of the things I remember. That's why I thought it was that one. But yeah, my next one, oh, it involves the same guy that you have, Mike Awesome. So this is Taz versus Masato Tanaka versus Mike Awesome. This was Anarchy Rules, 1999 for the ECW World Championship. There's a chance I think this is where Mike Awesome actually won the title. Yep, Mike Awesome won the title. Um, so if you ever watched Awesome and Tanaka, you know what they're gonna get. So you add Taz in the mix, you're gonna see some T-bone suplexes inside, into tables and everything like that. It was a very hard fighting fought match. I think this was right before Taz went to WWE. That's my second
Okay,
one.
and second one I picked. Speaking of WWF, I think it was the This one is Eddie Guerrero versus Taz
Nice.
with China at ringside. This is Sunday Night Heat, August 2000. So not that long after. This one starts with a promo, not a promo, backstage segment of Eddie and China. RIP to both of them. But they're just hilarious because Eddie is trying to win back his championship. I believe it's the U.S. title.
Yeah.
Um, and he tries to be serious with her, and all she does is just make this really silly face, and then he just breaks character instantly, so he can't be serious. You can't hate Eddie Guerrero in this match. He's awesome. He really is. Like I know this is supposed to be this was like Taz's time to shine,
Yeah.
but it was in the middle of Latino Heat, and there was no way he was going to win this match. He did not win this match.
I think he was European champion at the time.
The European, okay, okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
So the only way he won was because, and this is relevant. Evil Trish Stratus gets to the match and
Nice.
distracted Eddie before he could hit the frog splash.
Nice.
So there goes Trish being evil, and she cost Eddie the match. I don't know why. I think it's because she had a feud with China, so
Oh, okay.
that might be the thing. But this caused Eddie, who was on, I guess, on a roll to get his stuff, his ball rolling again, stopped it right away. So there you
So I got one. So this one is not even like this is like really, really, really. This was way before ECW was ECW. Like it was still under NWA rules. The title was the NWA title, and this was the Tasmaniac before he
go.
shortened his name to Taz. Murdering two jobbers, and he's barefooted with like a loincloth kind of get up with long hair, and it's quite hilarious. And he just beats the shit out of these two dudes, and it's just mean as fuck. And he like no sells everything, and he just suplexes the shit out of these dudes. He has a tag partner, but I don't think he even needs them. He's just dropping them on their head. It's quite several times. He even suplexed both of them together in one shot. So, yeah, that's Matt. This was Hardcore TV. This was 5/23, 1995.
Yes, sir.
This is when ECW had like red, yellow, and blue ropes. Yeah, it's just a beatdown of Taz beating down two jobbers. It looks hilarious and it's fucked up. I sent you so you can enjoy it. But yeah, he had long
Okay.
hair and shit. It was crazy.
I do remember hearing the name. I just never seen him.
Yeah,
That, mm,
Tasmaniac. All right, we go. Our next rushing retrospect will be picked later on the cast. Now we go into the week of wrestling. We kick off with Monday Night Raw. We kick off with Rey Mysterio engaging Dominic, and the Judgment Day comes out, and it lines up being Finn Balor versus Rey Mysterio.
I, I want. Hmm. What's the one that do they have? Okay, they have it in the photo section.
Yeah,
'Cause I don't see it. There it goes.
yes, yeah.
I mean, didn't he just bust his head open? Why is he in the ring? What's going on with Finn Balor?
He crazy. He they messed up his shave line.
I see he also has new gear.
Yeah,
I just noticed.
it was cool. It was a dope
He's got
match.
like barbed wire on his stuff now.
Yeah,
See, he has to go to jail next.
yeah. I thought the match was great. I actually liked the back and forth between them two. Very good chemistry between Finn and Rey Mysterio. Also getting interference by Dominic and then the LWO and everyone in general. And Finn Balor wins.
Yes, sir.
And then we go to the women's tag team championship match. We got Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus. Very good match. It was fun while it lasted, and then Trish takes the loss and then beats up Becky Lynch. We got new tag team champs in Liv and Raquel.
I don't know why the hell she was even hiding. She could have just not had the match and let Becky fight by herself, but she wanted to trick her. I wonder why.
Cause she won a title with her best friend and not her. Her best friend fucked everything up. It's all Lita's fault.
I guess we'll see. They advertising she's gonna talk, so we'll see. But
Yeah,
if history is anything, Trish Stratus, she just can be evil.
she can.
She just helped Eddie Guerrero to lose a match. So
We got Bobby Lashley versus Bronson Reed, and then a double countout, and the fear. It was fucking awesome. This match, yo, we talked about this having this match at WrestleMania. I would have loved it. This match was fucking great.
yes, sir. Another Big E special.
Yes.
They do, and they made it look like King Kong versus Godzilla, and
Yeah,
neither person won. So that's cool.
I loved the match. I thought it was great, and I thought that was something they could have did at Mania for Bobby Lashley, just to give him some time on Mania. But that match was freaking great. I hope it builds into the pay per view. I hope to get like a match in the pay per view. Um, we got Cody Rhodes challenging Brock Lesnar to a match in WWE Backlash.
I mean, what can he do? He got he got folded up into a neat little package last week or the week before. So of course you got to challenge him to a match.
Yeah, or he'd be a punk.
He ain't no punk.
um, yeah, I think that match is gonna be good. I think that would be a good way to rebuild Cody into the title picture. So most likely it's gonna be him versus Lesnar at the Backlash.
I just wish they would have Brock Lesnar say something.
Oh, he gonna be
Like
here. He gonna
they
be there
keep
tonight.
they keep hinting at why he was mad. The rumor innuendo they talking about he was mad he wasn't on the main event. Listen. You already knew that. Come on,
He's
you
seen the
already
Michael
knew that.
Jordan thing, and I took that shit personally.
Like you already knew that, Brock. Stop it. Don't be a baby. So I want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, we see that tonight. We got the Usos defeating the Alpha Academy. Hell of a match.
I'm tired of seeing Alpha Academy lose every week.
Yeah,
What's up with this? They must be in double digit losses.
yeah, lost. They have lost a lot. We have
I think
go
they
ahead.
had the moment of the night
Yeah,
where they where Jay tried to grab Otis from behind
yeah,
and he started shaking and Jay couldn't help but laugh. Oh my god, it was too good. Too good. And Chad Gable was great.
yeah.
Just gotta put that out there.
We had a little backstage stint. I forgot to mention with Io Sky and Bailey and Dakota Kai. Bailey was gonna get herself for another title opportunity, but then Damage Control was like, "No, we should get the opportunity, not you." So it led Io Sky into a match for number contender for the women's championship. It was her versus Mi Chen versus Piper Nevins in a triple threat match. It was a good match.
They did not do it, is what they trying to say.
Yeah.
Trying to tell me Damage Control didn't do it.
Yeah.
Trying to tell me it was all Trish. Okay. I don't know if I believe that anyway. But the match was good. And I'm glad looked like a damn star.
Yep.
Also me and him putting in work.
Yep.
Gotta give
Yep.
it credit.
And last but not least, our main event was Solo Sikoa attempt to end Kevin Owens' problem.
Rumor Reigns gotta tell these guys. When I say you gotta end the problem, that means they can't come back next week.
Yeah.
So I don't care what Solo says. I don't care. I don't care what Jay says. I don't care what Jimmy says. They have yet to finish any work.
No. They gotta murder him. They need a gun.
I mean, they gotta at least do a Matt Riddle and get rid of him
Yeah.
for 3 months or whatever. So these
Yeah.
guys keep coming to work. They ain't
Yep.
doing nothing.
It was a really good match. It also led to Sami Zayn and Matt Riddle. I wonder what that conversation in the car was going towards the arena, and they make the save for Kevin Owens. So there was issues. There was travel issues with a lot of the wrestlers last Monday. But you know what? That show was great. And it felt like a regular show, and it was good. So, what do you give Monday Night Raw?
My name, I give it an A. I think the key thing of the show was that all the matches that mattered had time.
Yeah,
Like there wasn't any quick win. Even the tag thing, which was probably the shortest of the matches,
yeah,
it still was like 10 minutes, 10 or more.
yeah,
Like it wasn't. Let's just wrap this up. They gave the girls time to enjoy the victory. Gave time for you to be like, what the hell happened? You know what I'm saying?
yep.
So yeah, everything just flowed better. That's consistency. That's all
Yeah,
I ask for.
I agree. We got I'll go A as
Alpha
well.
Academy gotta stop losing though. Come on, man.
Yeah, they gotta stop
Come on,
losing.
man.
Let's go. All right, WWE NXT. We got we kick off with tag team championship match. We got Elbow Fire and Elsa Dawn versus Fallon and Kenya James in NXT Women's Tag Team Championship match. Oh, before we go from Monday Night Raw, why did Raquel Rodriguez use Liv Morgan as a weapon in that match? That's what just came up to me.
You told it to her face. I
Huh?
don't know if you. I don't know if you heard. She said she loved that.
No, but
Oh,
there was one that she threw like Becky Lynch on top of Liv Morgan. I thought was messed up.
well,
Like, why are you trying to kill her?
no, that's because they messed up a move because Corey Graves on commentary was saying something completely different.
Yeah,
Because that was supposed to be Becky countering her.
yeah. I was
So
like,
that was
why?
the
It
that's
looked
the
like you just
explanation
threw
for that.
her on Becky. I was like, God damn, I'm trying to kill her. Like,
Hmm.
I won't trust you. God damn. It was funny though. It was funny. All right, sorry. Going into NXT, yeah, we got Elbow Fire and Elsa Dawn, Fallon Henley, and Kenna James. Um, they take the loss because Jensen fucked them up. They had to win. He fucked everything up. It's all his fault.
The goody two shoes, man. It's three goody two shoes and one person who's gonna do anything to win, and they holding her back.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying.
Yep.
Still a good ass match.
You got Eddie Trope versus Javier Bernard. Bernard.
You saying big body Harvey?
Yep. He lost again. Not so big. It was an alright match. It was more of a handsome man match, I guess, to show this guy off.
Yeah, no, that's a new guy. So
Yeah. We got Tiffany Stratton versus Solar Roca. Thought that was a good match was fun.
I thought it was actually like one of the better matches on the show because obviously Tiffany's really good, but I like that you can see Soul Ruka getting better
Yes. She's
and that
catching her spots better.
she's fighting the better girls and she's definitely picking up stuff, which is cool. And that so I forgot what was it? Wasn't this one like to put them in contention for something?
Yeah, I think they're all gonna fight for the number contender spot.
Okay, okay, cool. So yeah, so I guess that just means
Yeah.
Tiffany Stratton is one up. So
Yep.
let's see where that goes.
Yeah, even I Dragonif Lord, I can't even say his name right now. Defeats Von Wagner. I knew he was gonna beat him.
Well, they put a stipulation on the match. That's what it
Yes.
was to get rid of Stone. So now
He,
that we have a Von Vanilla without Stone officially, let's see what happens.
yeah. We got Joe Coffey versus Tank Ledger. There's some storyline behind that, and then he said he wants
Well,
to
he
be
just
one.
got back, so he definitely had to have a match.
Yeah.
I figured that, but so that obviously another person that's showing off. That's a big dude.
Yeah. He is.
Appropriate name, Tank.
Then we got the Creed brothers and the rest of Diamond Mine when the dyad appears and they line up going all in the brawl.
Well, I know Gallus was pissed off
Yes.
because they was just standing there looking cool. So,
The guy you got messed up my stuff.
so I know this is setting up because what the next big thing for this championship is going to be a three-way, right? Or at least
Yes.
it's looking like it.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a three-way.
Hmm.
And then our main event, which we said earlier, well, we said it earlier, but there was a big promo in the beginning of the show, and it wound up going into a fatal four-way for the world championship. They also had little videos of why they should be in that contender spot, which was actually pretty cool throughout the show. So you got Grayson Waller defeats Dragon Lee, Duke Hudson, JD McDuggan.
He did the damn thing, but he was smart about it, which is what you at this point when you wrestle Grayson Waller, you have to keep an eye on him. I'm just saying.
Yes,
This is like the third time he didn't stole a win. Um,
that's
You
what he
gotta
do.
keep an eye on this man.
NXT would give it.
I'm gonna give it a A. I mean, mm, I'll probably give it a B plus, realistically, because it did have two enhancement matches.
Yeah,
But I get it because they have to introduce new people. It can't just be the same like 10 people. So
yeah,
still a good show.
yeah. I give it.
Like
I
that
go with
last
B
match
plus
was
too.
great. Last match was great. Tag match was great, and uh, the women's match, Soul and Tiffany, was actually really really good.
Yeah. So we go. I go B plus as well. So we go to AEW Dynamite. We kick off with there was promos in the beginning. Well, no, it went straight to a match. It was Swerve versus Darby Allin.
It was a great match.
It was really good.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I like the rivalry, so I know the deal.
Yeah,
Um, I'm surprised Darby won this one. I'm just saying. I know he's got this what's going on, but Darby be losing sometimes. So
yeah. It kind of makes sense why he won because it looks like the pillars are all kind of getting built into that number one contender spot too. So like Jungle Boy been winning, Sammy Guevara been on the streak as well. So they all kind of getting that title picture spot.
hmm
And you got Sting in the bomber jacket, which was a good promo as well. Um, yeah, we got MJF and Rob Allen, and then also you got Sting coming out with a great promo with himself. About, he said Cody on TV. Scared
I
me.
just like that he made fun of him. He put out the pom poms.
Yeah.
Like what? Sting got props. All right,
Yes.
he's having fun.
I like that bomber
That's all
jacket
that
though.
counts.
Like we gotta sell that
Yeah,
bomber jacket.
yeah, true that.
Powerhouse Haas versus Slyus Young. He just murdered him. It wasn't even a match. It was just a
What you say
beatdown.
now?
It was just
Which
not a
one?
match. It was just a beatdown.
No, no, no. Who you talking about now? Who you got?
Powerhouse Hobbs versus Slyus Young.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunate. I know the guy can wrestle, but you know where you at. You know what
Yeah.
time it is.
After the match, Warlow pops up and he destroys his nice car that he told the security guard to keep no one's hands on it. He knew exactly what was gonna happen. He
This
just
is
parked in the
wrestling.
middle of anywhere. You just like, all right, I'm just gonna park in this random area, loading dock, just right in the middle with a little chain on it to make sure no one pass it and stuff like that. Why y'all stared at him do this when y'all could have caught up to him?
Listen, well, he got a weapon. I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna let Warlow swing the pipe so he
You
puts it
got
down.
putties though.
Th- Do they have insurance?
I
This
don't
is
know.
still wrestling.
That's Tony Khan's
I'm not.
problem.
I'm not. No, man. Listen. We gonna let him put it away. Put the pipe away. Finish with the forklift. Do what you do. Let Hobbs get paid. I'll buy a new one. He'll buy a new one. But I'm not messing with a man with a pipe. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Riho, you need to learn a lesson. Bring that thing with you.
Yeah, he watched his car get destroyed. Like, no, my car. That's what I had
What
in
you
my
gonna do? You gonna fight Ryu and Ken? Nah, man.
That's what I had in my mind. It was, oh
No,
my
man.
car. We got AEW International Championship match. We got Orange Cassidy versus Buddy Matthews. That was a great match.
Yes, sir. I think it was the best match in the show. It was very, very
Yes.
good.
Um, Buddy's knees hurt. Looked like they hurt like a motherfucker.
Orange Cassidy falling apart on live television, man.
Yep.
Let's see where the story goes.
Very great match. I really enjoyed it. We got All Ego Ethan Page and is upset. Pretty much he loses the match, and then Big Bill and Lee Moriarty comes and attacks the babyface with Hook, and then Jeff Hardy returns. He did not dance. He just ran straight through and helped.
Shame on you. Shame on you, Jeff. You gotta do the little wiggle, the little Hardy wiggle.
Um, then we had this murder of two people. We had Brandon Cutler and Michael Nawazaki versus Claudio and John Moxley.
You just gotta feel bad. You get that number. This says BCC on my card here. This is definitely a mistake.
They're like, we don't wrestle like that, yo.
So there you go. They got killed. Nakazawa, he's dead. I don't know. I saw his brain.
Yeah.
His head just cracked open. Mm-mm.
But it ended with Omega coming out and the Young Bucks surprising the BCC.
They should have came out minutes earlier. Why they
Yeah.
let their boys get killed like that on live television? Mm-mm.
They're like, fuck 'em.
Sitting in the back, they was sitting in the back counting their money.
Yeah.
Do you think we should go out now? Let me hand me that stack over there. I need to count that.
We got Riho and Sky Blue versus the Outcast, Ruby
What I
Soho
tell
and
you?
Tony Storm.
What I tell you? Riho, you ain't bring the pipe. Well, what? See what happens.
It was an alright match, but again, you kind of see exactly where it was gonna go.
I mean, that match it could have went either way, but Rio didn't bring that.
Yeah, no pipe, no nothing. And
What's
then,
gonna happen?
and then like I didn't like the fact that like they were waiting for people to come out.
I mean, they ain't really got no friends. They got one friend.
Yeah,
I mean, if anything,
they had one friend and one like associate that came out
I was
later.
just saying, if anything.
Yeah, Riho was like, I don't. It's like Bigger's like, I remember Riho beating me. I don't like that shit.
Exactly. Like
Yeah,
one friend. Because really, they only got whatchamacallit. Willow. That's their
yeah,
only friend, right?
yeah,
Britt's just there just because she's nice. I
yeah.
guess. I guess. She's there because she hates the other girls more.
Yeah,
That's it.
there you go. And then we go to the main event, which was Keith Lee versus Chris Jericho.
Good fight. That was a good match.
It was solid.
I mean, what else could you expect? I wasn't expecting it to be bad, so I'm
Yeah.
just glad it was a solid match. You know what I mean?
And then we end with Adam Cole coming to kind of give his buddy support.
His buddy,
I
I
guess it's
don't
his buddy.
know.
I don't know.
Last time I saw them on the same show, they wasn't even friends on this show.
But that was in WWE City.
No, I just got finished saying last time I saw them in the same place, even in AEW, I don't think they was friends.
Yeah.
Cause remember, Swerve and whatchamacallit were good guys when they were last around, so
Oh, that is true.
they wouldn't even been friends.
I guess they became friends now. I guess.
I guess Chugs is feeling generous.
Yes.
He's in a good mood. He's in a good space.
AEW Dynamite. Where you give it?
I'm giving it a B plus. I thought it was a pretty solid show. Matches were good. The stories made sense. Good to see Sting looking good. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Hardy. Good. I hope they use him in a nice spotlight role. Don't have him out there every week.
Yeah.
So it was a good show.
All right. I go. I go B plus as well. Go to Friday nights. I did not get to watch Impact. I did watch the pay per view though.
Okay. No, I did not get to see Impact.
Yeah. So we go to Friday Night SmackDown, and we kick off with a war. War Words led into a four brawl with Matt Riddle and Undisputed Tag Team Champion Sami Zayn, also Solo and Sakura and the Usos. That also led into a match later on with Riddle and Solo. Then we go to Xavier Woods versus LA Knight.
Well, I'm mad they don't just have the picture or the match. They have the whole talking session. Come on, man. What's up with that?
Yeah.
Woods ain't getting no love. I think he needs to talk to management.
Really good match though.
Yeah, it was a very solid match.
Really good
I
match.
appreciate it. I'm not. I don't know how I feel about LA Knight losing though.
Yeah. I think you're gonna get a big jump from him soon. I have a feeling he's gonna win Money in the Bank.
I'm just saying. So what they have me believing, and you see Woods talking all that smack when he won. He said he ain't waiting. If he don't have a match this week, look like he waiting.
Yeah.
So let's see if they keep the ball rolling, because otherwise I feel they wasted the opportunity for Knight. Just
Yep.
saying.
Xavier Woods 13-0 singles competition.
In a row,
Not
because
since
I'm just saying he did lose a match to the Viking Raiders.
he was
Was
13
that 13 matches ago? I don't know.
in singles competition. I think he
Oh, okay,
lost tag team
okay,
wise.
okay. All
So
right.
he's 13-0 in singles competition since getting the DQ on Roman.
Okay.
So
All
he has
right.
a win over Roman. He keeps bringing it up too.
Let's see what they stop with this start stopping on this boy. You know what I'm
He
saying? What's
he
happening?
he's starting with Gunther. So let's see where it goes from there.
I I think he might have made a mistake.
And you by yourself. Kofi and Biggie are hurt.
Hmm.
You have a hand catered to your chest right now.
I'm just saying. I would love a nice singles run for the boy, but the start stop, it makes me not believe.
Yes.
Former King of the Ring, they took his song. What was going on?
Yes. We got Damian Priest versus Santo Escobar. I actually like the match a lot.
Yes, sir. I think it was a great match. Good showcase for both of the guys.
Mm-hmm. Priest wins and Judgment Day. Wait, Rey Mysterio returns and then the Judgment Day pulls out Dominic.
Yes, sir. So right now we got one up on them. LWO and Judgment Day. Judgment Day got one.
Yep, yep. The return of Shinsuke Nakamura. He fights us first. We got Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez proposed making Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green their first challenge after the pair interrupted the champion celebration. So we're gonna get a tag team championship match between them two, and then we got the return of Shinsuke Nakamura. He defeats Madcap
Who they beat?
Moss in a fast
Who they
match.
beat though?
Who?
Uh,
They complained their way to
Sonya
they
and
complained their way
Chelsea.
to a championship match.
They need to fix the women's tag division. Get some consistency. These two new girls got the belts. All right, it's time to start over because y'all they still just throwing people at them.
Well,
Ain't nobody earning nothing.
they have been complaining since Mania to get a title match.
And then they got in the
Pierce is just
showcase match
tired of
and
hearing them.
lost.
Pierce is like,
They were in the showcase match and lost. I mean,
yeah,
I get it. I get it. They have been complaining.
yeah.
That's their whole thing. So,
Pierce is like, okay, fine, just leave me alone.
but I'm paying attention to this,
Yeah,
and it's starting to look real bad.
yeah,
There's zero consistency. Well, who's supposed to be next? Oh,
yeah,
you lost a match and you're next? What?
yeah.
Okay.
You had no wins in a row or nothing. Y'all
No rhyme
lost
or
all your
reason.
matches.
You lost a showcase match and you do what? Okay. All right.
Yeah, yeah. Nakamura makes fast work with Madcap Moss. You can
I think
see,
this was a whack ass match for him to come back to.
yeah,
This ain't special at all.
yeah. I do like the carrying cross message towards him. Like they showing their history that they're like they train together and shit like that. So I don't mind that. I'm like, all right, so it's gonna be carrying cross versus Nakamura. I'm fine with that.
What that got to do with Madcap?
Madcap's just
It
there.
was
They just
it
needed.
was cheeks.
They
That's
just.
it.
They just.
That was
Yeah.
the
There you
highlight of the
go.
match.
There
Him
you
as
go.
boy.
You got some cheeks. There you go.
Like this match was just what it was like basically a jobber match.
Yeah. Pretty
Like
much.
Madcap did like one thing.
You got caught with
So
that.
again, this was not a good showcase for Madcap, and I was like, you just wanted a squash match. He could have beat up a local competitor. Like,
Yeah. But I guess him returning, they didn't want to just have a local competitor.
I mean, this was not much better. Because if
Yeah.
you like Madcap, what did it do for Madcap? He didn't even stand toe to toe with Shinsuke.
We saw Emma at least.
Elevate him. Okay, I'm disappointed. I don't
Yeah.
know. The more I'm recapping SmackDown, the more I was like, yeah, there was good stuff, but like some of the decisions, it's just like, who are you helping?
Yeah.
Like I don't get it.
Well, we also got the draft like coming up soon. So basically, I think we're
Telling
gonna
me I
get.
don't want Metcalf. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Don't pick Metcalf.
They won't give him to Raw. Like here, you can have him.
Goodbye. Hmm.
Yeah. You got Paul Heyman announced a WrestleMania rematch for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships before inferring that Roman Reigns was losing his patience with the Usos. Then we
He
go.
should.
Yep, he's mad. Then we
Oh, go
go
ahead.
to Solo Sokoa versus Matt Riddle.
And that was a solid match. Good for the rematch. You know, the poor guy got almost killed, as they say, with that chair and the butt to the face. So Matt Riddle came back fighting like a man possessed, which you're supposed to when somebody tries to end your career.
Yeah.
Just saying, at a regular match. So it was solid.
Yep.
Of course,
Solid match.
shenanigans happen and fighting outside the ring. So,
Yep. Yep. And
but
ends.
Solo wins.
Yep. Solo wins and throws the table on Matt Riddle.
Yeah,
He,
but I'm just saying, yes, the, the tribal chief should be losing patience because they ain't. The problems keep coming back.
yep.
Here they are again. So we'll see.
We go to AEW Rampage.
Oh, wait, we didn't get to show a score.
Oh, score. Sorry. What's your score?
I'm gonna have to give it a B, B plus, because like I said, before reviewing the show, I was fine with it. But now I'm looking at it, I'm like, there's a lot of stuff that just don't make sense. Doesn't make me think they have a plan for certain people. It's just like, hey man, come on, just show up. So
I go A minus. Minus the Nakamura return. Like again, Matt Cop just got his ass kicked and got decapitated by his knee. Um, I liked the rest of the show. I thought Santos and Priest was really good, and I liked the Xavier getting a little push, even though LA Knight but at least they had some content and like at least promos against each other and shit like that to build that match. So I was okay with that. And I have a feeling that we're gonna see more of LA Knight. He's gonna get his winning streak up soon.
don't waste that, man.
I
That's all
know.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
All he has to do is say one word. The fans are right there with him. Come on, don't waste
Yeah.
them. Don't waste them.
We go to AEW Rampage and we kick off with Austin Open versus the Best Friends.
That was a good match.
Good
That's a
match.
very solid tag match. I feel bad that the best friends can't win ever, but man, that was a good ass match.
Yeah, they lose all the time. We got the Briscoe, Lethal, Jarrett, and Sai in a 8-man tag match.
Okay.
I didn't care.
Nah. Yeah, all right. That happened.
Yeah. We got Emi Sakura versus Tay Valkyrie.
Again, this is another solid ass match that I wish felt less predictable.
Yeah.
Just because it's in the middle of like the storyline for that title. So there was no way Tyra Valkyrie was gonna lose that match. But
And
that being said, again, put some respect on Emi Sakura's name because she be out there giving y'all good matches. I'm just
yep.
saying.
And then Jay Cargo and Gray attack Valkyrie at the end of the match.
This wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. I didn't mind it. She was getting impatient and she jumped her. Okay, that's fine. So this this week, I did not feel that this was the weakest part of the show.
Jake Perry versus Sean Spears.
And that was a good comeback for her. See, like I'll be honest with you, for a comeback for Sean Spears, I do feel like Jungle Boy was a good opponent for him
That was a good match.
because I feel like he's fighting somebody who's relevant. He's fighting somebody who, yes, we know, like I just said, is kind of predictable who's gonna win, but he's not gonna give you a nothing match, and it wasn't a squash match.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It was a
It
good
made
match.
everybody look good. So good
Yeah.
match.
So AEW Rampage, we give it.
I'm gonna give it a B plus. That 8-man tag thing, I didn't care.
I go B. I'm gonna go B. But it's a solid show though. Again, I like the main event. I like seeing Sean Spears back. I was happy to see him back. He's doing the whole perfect 10 thing again. Um, did you get to watch Rebellion?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. I'll just shout out Deanna Peraza's new Knockouts Women's Champion. She beat Jordan Grace. That was the main event of the show. We have Steve Macklin. He beat Kushida for the vacant Impact World Championship. Yeah, Team Dreamer win against Team Bully, and Killer Kelly gave Prince Albert to Moose, and that was messed up. She stapled his penis. Mean. She stapled herself. It's like, what the? She crazy. She crazy. Trey Miguel, he keeps his title. He beats Grisham and Mike Bailey.
Oh really?
PCO defeats Eddie Edwards. Dirty Dango, Joe Hendry, and Santino. They defeat the Design with Sammy Callahan betraying them.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Finally.
And then ABC, Ace Austin and Chris Bay versus Motor City Machine Guns. That was a really fantastic Ultimate X match, and they retained their titles.
Nice. Nice.
So it was a really good show, really fun show. If I give it overall, I'll give it a B plus. It was really fun matches, and the main events were really good. The world title and the women's title was really good. So I recommend it. Yeah, check it out. We go to podcasts we listen to, and I actually listened to quite a few. Renee Parquette had I listened to her on Chris Van Vliet, and then I listened to Moxley on hers. Well, it was no Moxley. It was someone else. Was it Moxley? I don't remember. I listened to Rhea Ripley on After the Bell. That was really good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Who she had on? Oh, I caught up with. I watched. Listened to the Samurai de Sol, Kalisto. He was on there, and Athena. I caught up with Athena's. That was a good one too.
Okay, nice.
On the sessions. After the bell, Chris Van Vliet, I listened to a couple of his too. He had Renee Parquette, he had Natalia, and he has Dolph Ziggler during WrestleMania week. I listened to those; they were all really pretty good. Shout out to Dolph Ziggler. Watch main event last week. You got Tyler Bate versus Dolph Ziggler. Fucking hell of a match.
Okay, all right.
Things that WWE should be promoting is main event. There's some really good bangers and matches on that.
Mm-mm.
And you have Ali working with a lot of the NXT people. You have Ziggler. You have a bunch of dudes working together, and they have great chemistry. So definitely check them out when you get a chance. Um, New Day Pod, they have the best of, and they have the Billy Kay and Peyton Royce one, which was hilarious. So listen to that. It's funny. Um, and any other ones? Shout outs to Major Wrestling for your podcast, and they always have great stuff. They did showcase a lot of the WrestleMania night stuff on their podcast, and they talked about the Nitro Ring. They got a new Ascensus for the Nitro Ring, so if you hit 5,000 backers, you get the Scott Steiner and Rey Mysterio.
Okay, good stuff.
Uh, all right. And now we go to the wrestling retrospect, and is your pick this week?
My pick, seeing as how I feel that they're being done dirty, and for some reason she disappeared off the face of the earth, I'm going to pick Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler. Okay. Yeah, like all of a sudden she just disappeared after WrestleMania. I see her playing WWE the Rise on the Down Down that, so I know she's okay.
Yeah, I was like, is she hurt? No. So what's up with that?
Shayna Baszler. That's a good one. All right. So Shayna Baszler will be our wrestling retrospect this week. All right, we go and we'll wrap this up. This is the Wrestling Babble podcast. Thank you for listening. Um, Follow us on all social medias: Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch. All Mark with the mic. Follow Red Cycle Inc.
Follow us anywhere and everywhere. Recyclone Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. That is YouTube. That is SoundCloud. That is Spotify. And we got a WordPress, so check it out.
And I also have a TikTok, Mark with the mic on TikTok. Check that out. I've been doing a lot of figure posting, news posting, and things like that. So definitely check it out. Give me a like and follow on there. It's building a little quite nicely. So check that out. Peace out, laters, and always remember, follow the jinkies.